So I've been going through my garage band lately. There are just so many, like not even songs, just snippets sometimes. Sometimes full songs, sometimes most of the times just snippets that I never plan on uploading, but it would still be kind of cool to show you how often I start a project and abandon it, I guess. So that's what this video is. I literally just compiled a bunch of my garbage to show to you on the form of a YouTube video. I literally just screen recorded like I usually do all the music that I don't plan on doing anything with anymore. Or sometimes some of these I like the idea that's in them, but I don't plan on doing anything with that individual file maybe. So like I might take the melody and the harmony and stuff and the stuff like that and use it in a different scenario, but I don't plan on making a full song out of that file specifically. Yeah, that's basically it. Enjoy me explaining a bunch of song snippets and one-offs to you, I guess. I'll try my best to strike a balance between education and entertainment. Edutainment. Okay, so this first song, I believe, actually did get uploaded to my YouTube channel. It is the first song that I figured out how to use time mapping, I guess you could call it, on. It's the first time that I didn't have to worry about actually playing on tempo. Now, in some of the songs like this next one, I really don't have anything to explain. It is what it is, I guess. Occasionally, you might just hear one song fade and then another song pick up. That's what I'm gonna do here, but like, just this message to let you know that's what's happening for the first time. Okay, so it's with this one that I'm going to establish somewhat of a running joke in this video, I guess you could say. I have tried several times to make a cover of the core theme from Undertale, and this was one of the first, I believe. Not the first, but the second or third. For the next one, if you would like to see it fully realized, then listen to the piece Tempest by Beethoven. So, you remember that song Peaches from the Super Mario Bros. Movie? And before you ask, no, I'd rather not. So anyway, here's another attempt at the core theme from Undertale. I like the ideas behind this one, but none of the instruments at all. Anyway, speaking of running themes, here's another one. I have been trying for a while to write a fugue, which basically, if you don't know what that is, it's a classical style of writing musical pieces where you write a musical idea by itself and then you let that continue, but you repeat the first part over the second part and then repeatedly weave all of the ideas you've come up with into each other in different ways. It's very cool if you know what you're listening to. I have yet to actually get a fugue right. The things that I write are more along the lines of inventions, which, are also really good. Invention number 4 by Bach, Invention number 8 and 13 also by Bach are some good ones. If you play video games, the theme of Godon from Wind Waker is pretty close to a fugue. And probably the most popular example of a fugue would be Bach's Toccata and Fugue in D minor. The da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-doo. But I don't think I achieved anything here. Here's the beginnings of another one that I honestly feel exactly the same about. This one was going to be a cover of the Chemical Plant Zone theme from Sonic the Hedgehog 2. If you want to hear something really interesting, look up the artist Prince with Chemical Plant Zone next to it. Place that I actually got the idea for that Chemical Plant Zone cover was from a cover that already exists called Chemical Funk V2 by TC Music VGM. Definitely go check that out. It is a much better cover than mine was ever going to be on GarageBand. Now, as far as fugue making goes, this next one I think is probably my best sounding attempt at making a fugue, but definitely not the best attempt at a fugue. I have actually made a much more thorough, fleshed out version of the song that you just heard. It's on my channel and it's called A Good End, if you would like to listen to that. don't take this one too seriously. This is a cover of Rage Over the Lost Penny by Beethoven. It was all played by hand, and before you ask, no, I couldn't play that part on my iPad. The keener among you might have been able to pick out what that drum fill was. It is the drum fill intro to Heart Gold and Soul Silver's National Park. This, on the other hand, is nothing. Now, this one is a genuinely rare case. It is one of the first 5 things that I ever made on GarageBand, and I still genuinely think about using it sometimes. It was originally meant to be an introductory piece for the horseback archery versus aliens in Majora's Mask. You know what? Since you're listening so well, I'll hit you with back-to-back bangers here. There isn't any inspiration or idea behind this one, but the riff is one of my favorites that I've ever written, and I genuinely do plan on using it again. This next one was never meant to be an actual song, but it is how I introduced myself to my favorite chord ever, which is the first chord that I play. Don't even ask about this doinky ass thing. I don't know either. This next piece is probably my most thought out, most intriguing, most tear jerking piece I've ever had the pleasure of writing, and I'm so sad that I could never make it into an official song. This one is something that I did in music school when I was trying to learn counterpoint. Don't learn anything from this. I failed out. I have used that last melody before. It's on a piece on my channel called On the Run. This next one, on the other hand, is the beginning, at least, of an opening to an anime called Quintessential Quintuplets. It's an anime I've never seen, but an opening that I absolutely adore, and you won't get the full effect here. Please go listen to it. While I have posted this next piece on my channel before, please ignore that. I want you to check out the original that I was sampling it from, I guess you could say. It is a song called Vardavar by Tigran Hamasyan. Please check it out. That said, if you do want to look at the song on my channel, it is faster and it is a little bit different. It is called Would You Believe Me If I Called This a Hip Hop Beat? Mario Kart, Baby Park. This next one hits as completely unfamiliar to me, but I really like the chord progression at the end. This one came about as an attempt to make music that I could fall asleep to while listening to it. It didn't work, and I almost deleted the file, but I didn't, so here you go. With this one, I was aiming to make a piece of music out of the introductory bit of the song Lose Yourself by Eminem. When I first made that piece, Eminem was my favorite rapper, but he is not my favorite rapper anymore. That title belongs to my goat, Ty Wilde. Please listen to him. Please, God, listen to him. Pokemon. By the way, this next one, the first part might sound like hot garbage, but it's actually not meant to be a song at all. It's meant to be a bank that I can take chords from, which I stole directly from the song Chase the Clouds by Ray Thistlethwaite. If you decide to look it up, you're looking for the YouTube video with the red background. It's 7 minutes long. This is Limelight by Rush. I probably will make a cover of this at some point, but this will definitely not be it. Before you try to count it for the next 5 minutes and get mad at yourself, this next piece is in 15/16 time. And if you want to hear a better, more sophisticated version of it, you can listen to Skyward Sword's Lanayru mining facility. I could actually see myself using the motif in that last one. That one is actually pretty nice. This next one is a very early stages cover of a song called Heaven by the band Los Lonely Boys that I used to love as a kid, and I still think it's a very good song. You should check it out. Alright, this next one was a very, very early version of a song that I was gonna do, but I ended up not doing. I still would. If you've ever seen the video Marble Machine by Wintergotten on YouTube, I sampled a live playing of the main motif from the song in that one and put some instruments over it. But do not be fooled, the sample is the thing that's clearly the best part of this. To this day, I still cannot understand how they got that vibraphone to sound that good live, but I digress. Anyway, have another half-baked idea that I still think sounds good. All right, now have another terrible, awful attempt at a fugue. If you want to hear the inspiration for this next one, listen to the song Never Ending Story by Limal. By the way, for a lot of these, if I don't hit you with the I plan on using it later or something like that, feel free to bite the chord progression off of me. Just please don't get upset if I also use it. Speaking of which, this next one is yet another example of one where I like the idea, but I don't think I could make it into a full song right now. That last one, that is one of my favorite chord progression, key switches, whatever you want to call it. C major chord to E major chord. I love it. Oh my God, it's my favorite. This one is a cover that I would have liked to finish. I actually want to make a version of this sometime of Mario Kart Double Dash's DK Mountain. I love that song a lot. In all seriousness, this next one holds a very special place in my heart, not just the cover, but the original song. I would love to finish this cover at some point, but it just has not been in the cards, I guess you could say. I have tried over and over again to come up with different chord progressions that I can use, different instruments, all that. And every time I make changes to it, it just sounds worse and worse. And I think I've kind of abandoned it at this point, and it kind of sucks, but it is what it is. This is Everlong by Foo Fighters. Many of the pieces that you're hearing here right now are in a state that I would call presentably unfinished. The one that you just heard was not even presentable. There was stuff strewn about, not mixed properly, that shouldn't have been there, and I just didn't have the wherewithal to take it all out, I guess. I don't know. I should have done a lot more work to make it presentable for this video, but it would have been like an hour of work just to make it sound okay. I think I would rather give you the more accurate version to what I did last time than try to make it sound like a finished product when it isn't. Anyway, since you sat through my rant for a minute or two, however long that was, I'll give you another cover that I was working on that I care a little bit less about, I'll admit, but I was still proud of myself. This one is of Boulevard of Broken Dreams. the objective of the cover of Boulevard of Broken Dreams right there was to make a jazzier chord progression that you could still sing the main melody over in the same key with the same notes. Anyway, Mario Kart Double Dash Sherbet Land. I'll give you a second to guess what this next one is.
Sleep tomorrow, but tonight go crazy. All you gotta do is just meet me at the Just meet me at the Just meet me at the
Things are starting to get good at this point. I'm having to look for the worst songs that are short to put right here to make the ending better. Man, the ending is looking kind of stacked, I'm not going to lie. Stick around. This next one was the most recent addition to my GarageBand files. It's one I came up with while I was at my mom's house and played it on my piano physically. This next one is yet another example of a piece that I would love to finish, and I'm probably going to finish it on FL Studio because GarageBand just doesn't have the instruments to do it with. This is the credits theme from Majora's Mask. This one is actually an entirely original piece that I came up with by myself. Now, before we get to the good stuff, I'll give you a couple of me physically playing some ideas that I had that I recorded to make sure I still had access to the ideas later. All right, we got a returning contender on this one. Double Dash, DK Mountain is back. By this point, it should be abundantly obvious why I have never posted me playing the piano physically in GarageBand. It is absolutely awful to try and play on ever. But it's all good because basically everything that's left from here on out is things that even I enjoy listening to, and I just want it to be put out there for you guys to be able to hear too. I'm going to throw out the last couple pieces of mid that I have, and then everything from there I'll let you know is going to be the good stuff. I'll start with this little neat thing that happened when I quantized or put all of the notes in the correct rhythm in the song that I do already have posted called Summer Showers. All right, next we've got Mario Kart 8's Dolphin Shoals. All right, next we've got an unfinished cover of Turn to Stone by the band Electric Light Orchestra. This next one was based on a piece from Super Mario RPG, which I believe was called Nimbus Land, or Let's Do the Fuka Fuka Dance or something like that. I haven't listened to the video in a very long time, but I like that song a lot. And for those of you that feel like calling me out and looking at me, pointing that greasy finger at me and saying, I know what you are, shout out to Simple Flips. If for whatever reason you're listening to this in your car and you have crazy bass subwoofers in the back, please turn your radio down, like a lot, for this one. What the fuck? I have no recollection of making that. That threw me for a loop just now. I'm absolutely going to use that expeditiously. Holy shit, that's awesome. Anyway, here's another little blast from the past. This is my Tom Breyer style rendition of Wario's Goldmine that I never finished. This one is the beginning of Sky Gardens from Mario Kart, but I didn't end up finishing it. That's kind of the running theme for this video, isn't it? I don't know why I keep saying it. Next is a cover of the main theme of one of my old favorite classic video games, Mario the Music Box. Highly recommend it if you like 2D top-down horror games. Very good game. Ladies and gentlemen, we are down to the final stretch. All of these songs are ones that I am impressed by, and the only reason that I didn't finish them is probably either because I got lazy or because I genuinely felt like I didn't have the instruments and tools that I needed to finish them. Most of these I plan on remaking at some point, but plans change. Point to Tom Breyer's Nyan Cat. But yeah, I hope you enjoy all of these. I love them all. This one is going to be yet another Undertale piece. This is Bergen Trucking and Asgore. Loved these pieces, but I genuinely don't know if I have a way that I can do justice to this piece. There are some songs that just can't be covered, and this might be one of them. This is a variation of that incredibly original song that I mentioned earlier. I mentioned earlier that there are a couple of pieces that just can't be covered, and this is another one that I feel that way about. This is Double Dash Rainbow Road. For this next one, I sat down at my mom's piano and just kind of noodled around for about 30 minutes, and I ended up coming up with this one. And I actually do want to finish it at some point on GarageBand, believe it or not, but I'm not sure if or when it'll happen. I guess you can let that be a case study on what a good versus mediocre bass line can do for you. Anyway, this one is, in my opinion, my best attempt to make the core theme from Undertale in GarageBand.
Sometimes foreshadowing is relatively obvious.
All right, 2 left. This next one started as a piece where I tried to see what would happen if Toby Fox, the creator and composer of Undertale, tried to write a theme for Ganondorf from Zelda. Ending off with my favorite band of all time, personally, Ninja Sex Party. This is a cover of Dragon Slayer, which is probably still my favorite song of theirs, even since it was one of the first songs I heard by them. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, that is not for this video. That's FL Studio, not GarageBand. That's going to come out in the unfinished songs in FL Studio video. That can't be in this video. What? Editor, what do I pay you for? Oh, wait, I'm the editor. I put that there. Have one more song on me. Damn, shit. Yo, if you guys have not tried the Cantina chicken quesadilla at Taco Bell yet, it is bussin'. Like, really, really good. Wait, was I supposed to do an outro?